Seven Seals of Revelations. In the biblical book of Revelation, 7 seals are a critical element in the prophetic visions received by the Apostle John. The book of Revelation is the final book of the New Testament and is considered one of the most enigmatic and symbolic texts in the Bible. Its imagery and symbolism draw heavily from ancient Jewish apocalyptic literature and traditions. The 7 seals are introduced in Revelation chapter 5, where a scroll with writing on both sides is presented in the right hand of God, seated on the throne. This scroll is secured with 7 seals, which are to be broken in sequence to unveil its contents. The breaking of each seal sets off a series of events, leading to the eventual climax of God's judgment upon the world. In ancient Jewish tradition, scrolls were often sealed with wax or clay impressions bearing the signet ring of the owner. Breaking these seals signified the document's authenticity, importance, and the beginning of its intended revelation. This concept of sealed scrolls is evident in the Old Testament book of Daniel, which is another apocalyptic work. As the Lamb of God, Jesus Christ is found worthy to open the seals, as he is the one who has conquered sin and death through his sacrificial death and resurrection. Each seal reveals a unique judgment or event that will occur as part of God's plan for the end times. The first 4 seals are represented by 4 horsemen, symbolizing conquest, war, famine, and death. These riders bring destruction and turmoil upon the earth, foreshadowing the tribulations that will occur before the final judgment. The 5th seal unveils the souls of martyrs beneath the heavenly altar, crying out for God's justice upon their persecutors. This seal emphasizes the suffering of the faithful and their hope for divine retribution. The 6th seal introduces cosmic disturbances, such as earthquakes and darkening of the sun and moon. These events signify the terrifying approach of God's judgment and are reminiscent of Old Testament prophecies. Before the opening of the 7th seal, there is a brief interlude, symbolizing a pause in the events, during which the 144,000 servants of God are sealed and protected from harm. This seal reassures the faithful that God knows and safeguards his chosen ones amidst the chaos. Upon breaking the 7th seal, there is silence in heaven for half an hour, signifying the gravity of the impending events. The 7th seal introduces 7 angels, each holding a trumpet. These trumpets signal a series of catastrophic events that will further unfold God's judgment upon the world. The 7 seals of Revelation form a crucial part of God's divine plan, showcasing his sovereignty over all creation and his redemptive purposes for humanity. As an expert in biblical and ancient traditions, it is essential to approach the study of these seals with reverence, acknowledging their symbolic nature and the profound theological truths they reveal about the nature of God and his interaction with his creation.